Hi guys, I'm on my way to Target right now, and I feel like that's pretty much my life. Like, I'm either on my way to Target or on my way to Costco. It's just me. Love Costco, love Target. But anyways, I'm on my way to Target to pick up some nursing bras. I just bought them online and I'm just gonna go pick them up. But I was gonna film a like breastfeeding must-haves and kind of like all about breastfeeding. I was gonna record that tomorrow, but I figured since I'm in the car and it's quiet, I can just film it right now, and then later I'll add in like the products that I use, what are my favorite, what I don't like but someone else could probably like because they're really good, but it just didn't work for me. So I'll show all that kind of stuff, but I just wanted to talk about what breastfeeding is like, what has helped me, and what I wish I would have known before I started. So I know I see, like, I used to watch a lot of these videos, and they would be like, I breastfed my baby for 3 weeks, like, here's what to know, here's what not to do, and things like that. Well, I breastfed my babies. I breastfed Colin for 2.5 years, and I breastfed Bree for 2 years, and then Amara will definitely be 2.5 years, but I have this like thing that Vlad doesn't know about, but I really want to like tandem breastfeed with my next child. So I want Amara and my next child to be breastfeeding at the same time. So that would mean I have to have a baby in 2 years. But we'll go past that, and hopefully Vlad doesn't watch this video. But so I've breastfed for around 4.5 years. So I know a lot about it, and every time it's been so different. So with Colin, he was a NICU baby. He was actually in NICU for 2 months, and so I was pumping, like strictly pumping for 2 months, and we would just give it to him through his feeding tube because we had to make sure that he got like 5 mils, like 5 milliliters every like 2 or 3 hours, and he could not have more and he could not get less. So I wasn't able to actually breastfeed him because there was no way to tell how much he was getting. So for 2 months straight I pumped strictly, and then after that, when he came home, or like a week before he came home, I started to be able to breastfeed, and it didn't hurt. It was just so easy and like natural, but it only didn't hurt because I had to pump for 2 months prior to that. So when he latched for the first time, I was pumping. Like, it didn't hurt me, the pump hurt. And I just thought that it hurt because I was pumping and it wasn't my baby eating from me. So then I got like a slap in the face when I breastfed Bree for the first time, and it hurt so bad. Like, I cried, my nipples were chapped, like I was bleeding, and I was like, what the hell? This never happened with Colin. But it's only because I pumped for so long that I didn't know what it was like. And so with Bree, it was a whole different experience, and it was so much different. And then with Amara, it was very similar to with Bree. It hurt so bad. There was nothing easy about it. When your milk comes in, your boobs grow like 4 times the size, and I just didn't know, like, I just didn't know any of that because that didn't happen with Colin. But so yeah, so here's everything. Also, this video is very TMI. Like, if you're not breastfeeding your child or you're a guy, like, you probably don't want to know this. But so the first thing is, no one talks about when your milk comes in. Like, your boobs grow so much. Mine have like stretch marks on them for growing 3 times, and it hurts. Like, I wake up, my milk doesn't come in for like the first 4 days. Like, I get colostrum like everyone does, but your milk actually doesn't come in for like 3 to 4 days, and my milk always comes in on day 4, like always, every time it's come in on day 4. And it hurts. Like, I wake up, they're so engorged, they just hurt. And then when my baby latches for the first time, it hurts even more. Like, for the first time when your milk comes in, it hurts even more. And then you're drowning them because there's so much milk, and all my babies are like drowning, and then they stop and I spray them in the face. Happens every single time. I'm at the Target parking lot, and this lady besides me is just looking at me like, why am I talking to my camera? But anyways, so it hurts. And then I do have one thing that has literally saved my life. For the first, I'm not kidding, for the first 2 months, I only wear nursing tank tops. And then I'll show you when I get home, like the nursing tank tops that I wear. They're from Target, of course, but they're my absolute favorite. And then, and it's just easy, and I stay home. Like, I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I stay home, so it's really easy to just wear a tank top, and then they have like the bra inside of them, and then they have the like clips that are like on my nursing bra. It's just like a clip, and it's super easy. But the nursing tank tops have those, and so I absolutely love those. And then I use these like Lancino nursing pads, and they're my absolute favorite. I can show you the box when I get home too. And I just keep a huge stash of them in my diaper bag because I leak a lot. So attractive. But yeah, so I just keep like a huge stash of them in there. And then I also use, I think I have a travel size one. I can show you, yes. I use the I don't even know how to say this, Lancelin nipple cream, which I only use this for like the first week. Yeah, because after a week, like, they stop chapping and they stop bleeding. So I only use this for a week. But I use this on my lips as well, and I know that's super weird, but it's like a super good chapstick. And I like this one because you don't have to wipe it off before you go to breastfeed. Your baby can eat it, so like, you don't have to wipe it off. That's really nice, especially because when you're tired, I highly doubt you're gonna remember to wipe off your nipple cream before your baby eats. And then I'll show you the nursing tank tops when I get home. But honestly, the biggest thing about breastfeeding is just not to give up. I know that there's so many people that are like, oh, my milk didn't come in, or I just couldn't do it. And that may be true, I don't know, but a woman's body was made to feed their baby. So, like, they didn't have formula way back then. They didn't have like bottles and things like that, and every baby was breastfed. So I know that. And also, I am 100% a fed is best. Like, fed is best. I don't care if you feed your baby formula. Like, do what you want. But I like breastfeeding, and I love the comfort that I can like give my babies. I love being able to be the one that just comforts them. And when I have such bad anxiety, and I've talked about this in like posts, I love that when my baby is crying or my baby's like fussy or anything, I can be the one to personally comfort them in a way that absolutely no one else can. And I also love that if I have anxiety when I'm somewhere, I can be like, okay, well, my baby needs to eat, bye. And that's my like getaway, because if I had formula, I could just be like, oh, well, I'll make her a bottle and we can stay. But no, for 4 years I was always like, Kayla, I have to go, bye. Also, my favorite nursing cover is the Copper Pearl one. I'll show you that one as well. But this video is all over. Anyways, I just feel like you were made to like be able to breastfeed, and so it just takes a lot of commitment, and it's not easy, and producing milk is so hard. I am like not a person that like reminds myself to like eat or anything, and so literally all the time so awkward, everyone just stares at me. So I have to, like, when I'm nursing, I have to remind myself to eat, or I'll just stop producing milk. And I do drink a lot of water, but when you're nursing, you have to drink so much water or you will stop producing milk. And so I just always have to have like water bottles on me and just remind myself constantly to drink and eat. And that's probably the hardest part for me, because I have 3 kids. Like, the last thing that I think about during the day is to make myself food or like get myself water. It's just not what I think about during the day. And so, sorry, there's like the spot that I'm parked in, there's one in front of me, so I'm pulling forward. So that's probably the hardest part about nursing, is taking care of myself, because if I'm not sleeping, I'm not producing milk. If I'm not drinking, I'm not producing milk. And if I'm not eating, I'm not producing milk. And that's happened this pregnancy more than it's happened in any other. Like, I have lost my supply at least 4 times, and that's never really happened to me with Colin or Bree. But I just think it's because I have 2 older kids now that I'm running around and taking to school and taking to games and practices. And so I just put myself on the back burner, and that's what I'm used to. But I can't do that now that Amara's here. I need to remember to take care of myself, or I can't take care of her. But so I think the biggest thing that makes people fail in their breastfeeding journey is not taking care of themselves, because you can't take care of your baby, you can't feed your baby if you're not getting sleep. And I know that sounds like so controversial, because when you have a newborn, you just don't get sleep in general. So how are you gonna get sleep and produce milk? But you just have to find time. And literally, Vlad's been like a lifesaver through that. Vlad will stay up and hold Amara for 3 hours at night, just straight. He'll just stand up with her for 3 hours straight and rock her so that I can get 3 hours of sleep. But you just have to do what you have to do to nurse your baby. And I'm like so 100% breastfed, like breastfeeding my babies. I cry when my baby like had to have formula. And I know that it's stupid, because formula is literally like made so well these days that, and I know people have given it to them forever, but personally I just hate giving my babies formula. And I'm not kidding, when they gave Amara formula in the hospital, I cried, and I watched them put it into her, and I just bawled my eyes out. I want to cry just talking about it. And I was like telling Vlad, I was like, it even looks fake, like it doesn't even look like milk. But I love breastfeeding, and I think that it's something that everyone should just try. And I know it like ruins your boobs or whatever, and I always tell Vlad, I'm like, when I'm done having kids, I'm getting a boob job, because I deserve it. I breastfed our babies. But so I'll show you guys my favorite products when I get home. I do pump as well, only because I go to the gym 5 times a week, and I also like get my eyelashes done, or I just do things for myself sometimes. And so when my mom or Vlad's mom is watching the baby, I have milk pumped for her. Even though I'm a stay-at-home mom, I still have people watch her sometimes. And that's okay. But also, so anyways, I have the, what is it? It's like the Motif Twist pump. It's cool. Like, it's super small. It's like this big, and you just twist it to turn it on, and it's actually really nice. It was only like $150, but, I just didn't love it. Like, I didn't fall in love with it. That sounds so weird. but I don't love it. So I actually just ordered the Spectrum 2, which I've heard such good things about. I haven't got it yet, but I ordered it. I'll probably love it. I also want to try the like hands-free pump, except it's $500 and I'm not sure if I want to invest in that right now. But I breastfeed for 2 years, so it's not like it's a big investment, but it's like good for me because I breastfeed for so long, so it's fine, it's whatever. But anyways, I'm at Target. I'm gonna go pick up my nursing bras. I bought 2 of them. It's like so weird. I want to like show you the one I have on, but I can't just flash my boobs to the camera. I'll just show you the bra when I get home. It's super cute and really comfortable. I also bought some on Amazon that I really like. I'll post those down below and you can like, I'll just post the link so you can see them. I got like 4 of them for like 20 bucks on Amazon. They're really nice. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna go pick up my nursing bras, probably buy Vlad some new jeans, because we're going on a date. I'll just buy him new jeans. And then I'm working out with his mom tonight, and I realized none of my Lululemon leggings are washed because I wear them every single day. And so none of them are washed, and so I threw them into the washer, but they're not gonna have time to dry by the time that I have to go to the gym. So now I have to go buy a new pair of leggings just to go to the gym with his mom. Sounds so stupid. But anyways, I'm gonna go inside Target and then I will see you guys when I get home. And I'll show you the nursing bras, the pump, my favorite tank tops, and yeah, but it's not easy and it's a long journey and it's hard and you feel like you have no support through it because breastfeeding just isn't something that someone can really be supportive of. Like, I used to cry to Dustin and I've cried to Vlad that it's hard and I'm tired and I want to give up, even though I know that I never would, but no one can help you through it. Like, you're the only one that can make sure you're producing milk. You're the only one that can produce milk, and you're the only one that can feed your baby. And it's stressful and it's hard, but it's so worth it. And the connection that you have with your baby is so worth it. And being able to make your baby feel like soothed and comforted and all of that, like nothing else can compare to that. So I love breastfeeding and I think every mom should try it. And if you don't, it's fine. If you feed your baby formula, it's fine. But I love it and I hope that I can help at least like one person try it, even though I'm sitting here saying how horrible and terrifying it is and how much it hurts. It's worth it. But anyways, gonna go inside Target and then I will show you everything that I love. So I figured I could just show you because Target has everything. So these are the nursing pads. These are the storage milk or breast milk storage things that I use. This is the Lancelin cream, and then these are also really cool too. If you're sore, those are really good. And these. And then this is the pump that I was talking about, except this is the one. I got the 2, which I don't see it. They don't have it. Oh, is it this one? Yes, it's this one. Not sure if I like it, but I think that I will. And they're out, but it's $220 or $230. And then they don't have the other one that I used. But that's those. And I'll show you tank tops too. So these are the tank tops that I'm talking about. They just have like the really easy clip and then like the bra inside. Super comfortable. And then these are like the normal bras that I buy. This is the one I'm actually wearing right now. But it just has the clip and then they're super comfy. And they're $17, but they're normally like buy one get one 50% off, like always. And then these I think are $24. Oh, $20. So, which those aren't buy one get one half off, or I would have like 50 of them, but they're really good. I also just wanted to say that the Haka has been like a lifesaver. This is so weird, but like this was just from the Haka, and it's literally just like this silicone thing that you like hook to one side when your baby's feeding on the other, and it like catches all of your letdown. So instead of it just being like wasted into a nursing pad, it like you catch it in that, and then that's pretty much what my freezer supply is, and that's like super good. Like all of this would have just went into a nursing pad while I was feeding her, but instead during just one feeding I filled a bag, and now she's gonna eat that while I'm at the gym. Okay, well, this is the end of the video. Hope you liked me talking about boobs pretty much, but all right, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, guys. Bye.